Things have been quite heated up in Atlanta for the past couple of weeks, from a huge arrest that saw most of Atlanta's biggest rap stars put behind bars to a suspicious death and now some gruesome murders. The newest victim of this shady situation is none other than Atlanta rapper himself, Trouble. The rapper was gruesomely shot and killed in his sleep in Atlanta. Keep watching till the end of this video to see the details of how rapper Trouble was tragically killed. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Interact with us, subscribe, and hit the notification button to be notified when we upload more content. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment down below. Thanks. Trouble found dead. In the early hours of June 5th, 2022, a tragic shooting occurred that claimed the life of Atlanta rapper Trouble. Trouble passed away after being shot during a home invasion in the early hours of Sunday morning. According to Jedediah Canty, a public information officer for the Rockdale County Sheriff's Department in Atlanta, Trouble, whose real name is Mariel Semonte Orr, was visiting a female friend at night at the Lake St. James Apartments in Conyers when the shooting occurred. According to reports, the suspect knew Trouble's female friend, but he didn't know Trouble himself. The authorities believe that it was a domestic situation. Who killed Trouble? Shortly after the news of Trouble's tragic death broke out, details of the suspected murderer alongside how the murder took place followed suit. According to the reports, Jamichael Jones, who is the alleged killer of rapper Trouble, had forced his way into the home that he once shared with his ex-girlfriend, whose identity is yet to be made public. On getting into the home, Jamichael attacked both his ex-girlfriend and Trouble. After waking her up with a punch, he proceeded to fight her. It was at this point that Trouble interfered in the fight. Jamichael went on to pull out a gun, and he shot Trouble in the chest once. He fled the scene immediately after pulling the trigger. At the time the authorities arrived, they found Trouble laying on the floor of the apartment in his own pool of blood. According to a warrant obtained by a news outlet, Jamichael Jones is the ex-boyfriend of the woman whose house Trouble was in, and he had just split from the woman a week before the shooting. Jamichael was abusive in the relationship, which prompted the woman to leave him. It is believed that he was still upset about the breakup and that this is why he went to her home to attack her. Shortly after he was identified as the suspect, a warrant was issued for his arrest. The police immediately set up outside his mother's home, waiting to arrest him. Jamichael called home at the time the cops were there, and his mother made him speak to the cops. Both his mother and the police officers present at the time were able to convince him to peacefully turn himself in to the authorities. On June 7th, Jamichael turned himself in, and he was arrested. According to the Rockdale County Sheriff, he believes that Jamichael isn't sorry for what he has done, as he isn't expressing any remorse right now. However, he added,
I don't believe that he expressed any remorse. He's feared for some sort of reason, some of why he decided he wanted to turn himself in.
The authorities believe that Jamichael and rapper Trouble did not have a relationship prior to the incident, and they didn't even know each other. Jamichael applied to be released on bond, however it was denied as the court believes that he's a serious threat to society. A preliminary has, however, been set for June 15th, 2022. At the moment, Jamichael is facing the following charges: felony murder, aggravated assault, battery, and home invasion. Jamichael's relationship with his ex-girlfriend. As the case developed, it was discovered that the murder of Trouble might have, in fact, been a crime of passion, as the man who killed him, Jamichael Jones, was the ex-boyfriend of the woman that Trouble was with at the time. According to the arrest warrant obtained by a CBS reporter, the woman, who is yet to be identified, told authorities that she broke off her 3-year relationship with Jamichael the week before the shooting because he was jobless and couldn't pay the bills. According to her, Jamichael responded to the breakup by punching her face and fleeing the scene. The woman claimed that she called the police, but she did not push through with a report given that Jamichael had fled the scene and she hadn't seen him since. Rappers react to Trouble passing. When the news of his death first broke out, Trouble's record label was the first to release a statement, where they described him as an inspiration to the community. His label Def Jam wrote via Instagram, "Our thoughts and prayers are with the children, loved ones, and fans of Trouble," the post read. A true voice for his city and an inspiration to the community he proudly represented. R.I.P. Scoob. Shortly after, other artists began paying their tributes to Trouble on social media. Rapper and producer Mike Will Made It wrote on his Instagram, "Happy to be able to have met you, laugh with you, make history with you, and give you a real opportunity you deserved. Still one of my favorite rappers out the city. Rest easy, Brody." Boosie Badass also penned down a heartfelt tribute for Trouble, who is considered to be a great friend. Boosie wrote on Twitter, "Cried and herded for an hour on the plane with my little girl holding me. All I could think about is yo little girl always playing in your face and both of y'all smiling. You as my friend, you lifted me up when I was down. Just cried to you a couple weeks ago on the phone about my kids and you told me to let it go. I'm gonna miss you as a friend, Trub. Like you would say, my MF brother." He wrote in another tweet, "You always supported me. I'm crying as I type this. Thug life, R.I.P. Trub. Never went over 3 days without talking to you on FaceTime. Love you." Lil Duval tweeted, "Damn, Trouble was somebody I used to really preach to and help spiritually. And he was learning how to be happy and live life. This one kinda hurt me, I ain't gon' front. Trouble was my dog, pulled up anywhere I was at and didn't care if it was last minute. He was there. I can't believe this. What is going on, man? My condolences to his family. Bro had kids, man," Bow Wow wrote, reacting to the news. Several other rappers sent out their condolences to Trouble's family. Who was rapper Trouble? Rapper Trouble grew up in East Atlanta's Edgewood neighborhood. Anyone who listened to his debut album, Edgewood, would know how he immortalized his neighborhood and sang about it in almost every song. The album, which was produced by Mike Will Made It and featured many big names like Drake, The Weeknd, and Quavo, was a major booster for Trouble as a lone rapper in the Atlanta rap scene. He may not have been a very popular rapper, but Atlanta-based rapper Trouble was good at his craft. He collaborated with several big names in the rap industry, including Drake on Bring It Back and The Weeknd on Come Thru. Have you listened to some of Trouble's music before? Which was your favorite song from the rapper? And do you think due justice would be served for his tragic murder? Join the conversation and let us know in the comment section below. That's the end of today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more content. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and leave a comment down below. Thanks.